to give us the best chances to get close with bombs. And we have a 4-ship with cluster bombs, maybe a 5-ship, depends on what Nomad does. It's going to be a low-level ingress and then pop-up attack, because that gives us the best chances to avoid getting shot at. And we're going with a bit of overkill to make sure it's taken out thoroughly. So we could probably do it with a 2-ship, but with more aircraft, we're more certain that we hit it. We have time on target, so if everybody sticks to your time on target, the coordination should take care of itself. So try to stick with the assigned speeds in the flight plan. They're noted in the kneeboards.
Just on that, there's some Mirage flights that are relying on our CAD to have worked.
They're fucked.
The Mirages are timing themselves to arrive 2 minutes after us, so we shouldn't be late.
We can't be late.
We shouldn't be late. If you're gonna be off time, then be early. Don't be late. It also means that we hop in slots at 10. And we have 30 minutes to start up and taxi. So don't loiter.
So we have plenty of time. Or plenty of time.
You need to be on the ball. I would expect everybody to be able to start up in 30 minutes. We are going to do stored heading alignments if available. If it's not available, you can start your alignment, but if it starts running long, just go with whatever it gets to you, because we need to hit that takeoff time. It's 30 past for the starfighters, and then 31 for the first flight, 32 for the second flight. And we cannot be late on that, so if your alignment isn't done, then just flick it to nav and go with what you get. We should be able to get there without INS even, because we have good landmarks. For the attack, the strike flight will stagger. We have 4 strikes. We will fire them with 15 to 30 second intervals to keep it suppressed. The flight time of the strikes will not be very long, because we want to get a decent chance of hitting with them. So the suppression will be 1.5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes at most. Yeah, we need to have the flights hitting the target roughly the same time, but basically the ed flight will be just like 1 minute behind us, so should work out. The SA-11 will appear on the RWR, but it will not give you a launch warning. The 11 on the RWR means the launcher's track radar, so that means
we should have put on search for it.
There will be a search radar. You have to enable that on the RWR.
You also won't be useful. There's so many SAMs around that you won't be able to tell it's the SA-11.
Yeah, it might be saturated with search radars, so it might not help much. But if you get an 11 on RWR, assume that it's fired at you and act accordingly. Dive to low altitude. But once you're under 1,000 feet, you should be fine. Which is, not big, not difficult to get under 1,000 feet. Once we're really close to it, we will be in its minimum range. It's like 2 miles or something. We are barely crossing the front line, and we have a big cap flight going up in our area, so we should be fine regarding enemy fighters. And we also have starfighters escorting us.
These low starfighters?
Yeah, well, they'll be there. I don't expect pack interceptors to be able to get there. And with that, I will be right back. And yeah, Kalir, if you have anything to add.
Yeah, mostly just for the DAD flight, make sure that you guys are dumping countermeasures as you start your pop-up. Countermeasures that are still in the jet when your burning wreckage hits the ground are useless, so dump them as you go up and run out. And try not to hit the Mirages as they come in on their target. We don't want to have a mid-air there.
Yeah. Do we have briefed weather, like just my only worry if there's a significant crosswind while using cluster bombs that can affect things?
The cluster bomb release is so low that it's not gonna do much.
Also, you should all have ECM pods, so you use them.
So ECM, we want to use it when we approach IP, and then until we reach the egress point, or maybe even only until before like off target, because the cap flight has requested that we don't jam them, because then their missiles will home in on the jammer. So
Skill issue, honestly. Could be.
jammers off when you come off target. As soon as you have the capacity to do that, there's a little bit of AI interaction there.
So jammers only off once we leave, once we've already done our run.
It's basically jammers are on when we're within 10 miles to target, something like this.
Copy.
Yeah.
I was about to say because I'd like to have some jammer than no jammer.
No, we're gonna take them on around IP and then off when you're coming off target.
If you look at the numbers though for like the jammer pods in DCS, regardless of how they work, like I'm fine using jammer pods because they're probably pretty effective in real life. But in DCS, you basically have they only affect the SA2 and the SA5. So against 11, having your jammer on and off doesn't.
Yeah,
make it
I also haven't noticed the difference, but
yeah,
doesn't
there's a
affect
good
it.
there's a good someone did a bunch of testing on like the lock times and ranges, and it decreases the range an SA2 and an SA5 can get a lock, and that's literally it.
yeah,
Every other SAM in the
I
game.
remember
it
that.
And I love you, Eagle Dynamics. You make
There
everything so
will-
useful.
Okay,
There will be SA2s in range, so
Yeah,
use them
so that-
regardless.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I saw that there's an SA2 nearby, so it's not,
I think-
it'll be useful regardless, but don't expect it to do anything.
I remember.
Okay.
11.
if you guys will pay attention to the stream, I just want to show you a little example of how the pop-up is executed, and this is how it will look from your cockpit.
I've
Ready?
been actually practicing it. Let's see it.
So this is the idea. If you're not familiar with the concept, coming in about 480 knots. Yeah, I can't see the range to target from here, but it's about 4 miles. When you have about 4 miles on the INS, then you start your action. So here I'm hitting IP. I turn into target. This is going by a course from IP, so final attack heading. I put that in my HSI and then I turn to that when I hit IP.
Interesting.
Sorry. Okay, so here I hit the 4 mile, bank, turn, about 30-degree turn. It doesn't have to be exact. Up about 30 degrees. Of course, there's no pitch ladder in the F-4, so you have to look at the artificial horizon if you want to get it. And then roll over when you see the target. So before I roll over, I'm like looking out here, and then I spot, and I don't see the vehicles. I see the forest and the little indent in the forest on the north side that I know is the target area. Roll lift vector, so that is the top of your canopy on the target. Pull. Then I paper on target, lock immediately, hold pickle, and then pitch up. And here they're releasing. And ignore the damage thing. It's just the canisters bursting that registers as damage. And as you can see, the wind is not going to have much effect on that, and it's plastered. And then you just egress. Remember flares when you come off target, because you're vulnerable to heat seekers here. So flares off.
Should we be flaring on the dive itself as well?
Yeah, you can, but you're less vulnerable here because any missile will have to track your front, which is not as
Low profile. Yeah.
So this is less critical as it is here. When you're tail on target, that's the most dangerous.
Okay.
So this is what it looks like from. This is real time. I do not. I'm not watching my altimeter when I'm going up. I'm guesstimating, or sort of estimating what looks about right. Like, okay, now I have about the right angle to see the target and pull down on it. And I put some flares out here as well because you are, of course, exposed. And then, as I'm like rolling out here, this is when I'm hitting pickle, and then I start picking up, and they come off almost immediately. But this means that you're so speedy that they won't have time to acquire and lock on you if you're even outside of their minimum range.
Hopefully.
So that's the idea, but also short at SAMs that might be defending the site will have minimum time to acquire and fire at you. So that's why we're doing it like this. It's not easy. It does take a bit of practice. I will just see here. We can just count the from here.
Have you,
It's 802.
Have
You can go into the HUD view.
Yeah, and so 8:48. Let's see how many seconds I'm timing for.
Have you tested how good the Rockeyes are actually against the 11 launchers?
Yes.
'Cause I know
They're pretty good.
They're
It
pretty
blows
good
them to-
against light vehicles,
it-
but I know
It
they're
blows
pretty
them the
shit
fuck
against
up.
armor.
It's fine.
The GMs will
Uh,
adjudicate it if we have hits, even if the DCS doesn't see it. The GMs will adjudicate it as a destroyer
So-
damage.
So from the pop-up point to the roll-in is about 10 seconds. And it's about MSL. It's 4,500 feet above the ground. And that is confirmed to work. So that's the idea.
What's
important-
making-
That's enough that ground return on twee.
Okay.
Just an important note on settings. You really need to make sure you have your release advance set for bomb 6 on target. Otherwise,
Oh, yeah.
if you are far, you'll get nothing.
So
So
the
bomb 6, you could be a bit beyond, a bit short.
0.10 seconds, right?
No. So in the you go into the bombing calculator.
Yeah, I know, but what's the
And-
interval going to be set to?
The bombing calculator can tell you what it should be. I
Mm.
think.
No.
Interval will be
Not
0.1.
But otherwise,
That's
it's
about- okay,
six,
thank you. That's
six
what I-
times your bump interval. I went with for this practice. I went with 0.12, I think.
Yeah, I used 1.5 and that was good.
Yeah. So somewhere, but that I will leave up to your discretion. But the release advance is 6 times the interval.
Also note that the target altitude, as I don't think it's on the cards, is about 100 feet.
It's not on the card, but yeah. And 100, yeah.
It's like 115. It's minimal impact on the drag
It's-
coefficient you put onto the WRCS.
110, I think, is what we said. It was
Yeah,
100
it's-
110 to split it.
Close enough.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
It's close enough, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so the flow will just be we get in the jet 10 o'clock. You start it up, and then you can
Yeah, it's
check in-
116 feet. So,
check
but
in-
second.
check in with ATC if you want. Make sure your radios are, everybody's on your radio comms, and then a few minutes before your assigned takeoff time, you request taxi and let ATC know that we have a takeoff time. So it's
On that is flight leads that should be doing
31
that check-in. The whole flight doesn't need to do it.
31 minutes past in-game time for the CED flight and 32 minutes past for the DED flight. And yeah, the DED flight you can just sort of follow behind us. Try to stick to 480 knots.
And if I'm honest, like we have time to do a full alignment unless somebody joins in late. So I think we should go for the full alignment.
Yeah. If you have time for it, go for it. If there's star heading alignment available, that's more than good enough. But if you have time, you can go for the full one. Just don't be delayed because of it.
Mhm.
That's the only critical thing. Okay. Any questions?
Yes, from me, a short one for the starfighters.
Yep.
Our startup time is 18:30, 30 minutes after
No,
we jump in.
that's your takeoff time.
Yeah, I mean, takeoff time 18:30, and ATC and our GCI is Warlock 265.50.
Yes, whatever Metalog Road. That's what I put in the. I will tell you what I put in the.
What was that?
Here. So
Is it a cat?
F104 130.5. 130.5, and your takeoff time is 10:30 in-game time.
Okay.
Because the in-game time may not match up minute to minute exactly with real life, so go by in-game.
Okay. The 130.5 is our
Yeah.
intra-flight.
Yes, intra-flight, and then inter-flight is gonna be channel 1, and then I don't know if we get directed to an ABM, we might be, but we should be told if we have to switch somewhere else by the
Okay.
controllers. We'll just
Okay.
check in on channel 1 once you're in the air. Tower is channel 11. So it's 11, and then airborne, channel 1, and then where we get pushed to by them.
All right.
Any other questions? If not, then I will hand off the brief to Devin and Peter.
We can do this in.
You want to say something about TACAN 1 to 4X, right?
Yeah, so we have a TACAN on the tip of the salient that we're going over, 124 X-ray. You can use this, especially the starfighters, as you need navigation aid. You can use that. It's basically just like 2 or 3 miles east of IP, in front of your cap station, so you can use that for navigation if you get lost. But keep in mind, TACAN is unreliable at low altitude. You may have to climb a bit to get a signal.
And that TACAN should be visible on the nav cards. It definitely is on card 3.
Oh, right. I almost forgot.
Yeah.
If you will have a look at the slides, let me find them myself.
What's clear?
Hmm?
Eric, can I ask a question for clear?
Yeah.
How would you suggest? So I'm as well. Obviously, we should probably leapfrog the IP or the points, but how would you recommend? Like which ones to leapfrog and which one to keep?
Always keep leapfrogging them. If you need static reference, use the TACAN.
I was saying for both, for the IP point and target.
Oh, the
You
target
don't-
is the least.
I was about to say we don't need to for the target, right? Just for the IP that we need to minus.
Yeah,
IP you
ideally,
must
and
have.
and
Target's
I'm
nice to
gonna
have, but
I'm gonna
Not ideal.
show you. Well,
Yeah,
target
I
is
was about to say if you're using.
target is
nice
nice
for the
to
range.
have. Target is nice to have for the range
Yep.
to pop up point, but I'm gonna show you why we can do without it because I have a terrain study image here. I'm just gonna find it if I can. Certain.
you're gonna need the
I,
string.
I, I,
That's
I was seeing that point on the forest line. Let me. Wait, I got it.
Yeah, but okay. I have an actual map of it that I
It's
want to
the
go
tree
through.
line. Right. 2 seconds.
Yeah, but there's a lot of tree lines.
If I can just have you look at mine for a minute and then you can show whatever you wanted to show. So
I have
It
a quick
was
question
exactly what you were gonna show.
while it's loading.
so this you're very quiet, Apex. So I mean, yeah, I want to hear what you're saying, Apex, but you just need.
Yeah, while just a quick question while it was loading. Let's say we're gonna survive this. What we do next? Should we go to egress and straight to base, or we do some
We have steer points.
catering?
We have a steer point heading home. It's in the
So
Nibelungs.
we just go there, not collect each other, just.
Well, you can slow down at steer point 4 and then try to get everybody back together. But you will have to use your radar to find each other. You can use IFF calls to identify friendlies.
I mean, you are important. You are in my flight, so we should stick together. But
Yeah, but you also
just
have.
going, you
Yes.
know,
You
8
will
jets to
rejoin
the
and
airport,
re-egress.
to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
base, it will make a lot of fuss on the
We will.
arrival.
You can coordinate on your inter-flight frequencies to regroup when you head home. So we come into IP. We're just gonna follow the navigation INS to get there, and you have a VIP point before that for INS fix. We get to IP. There's a chimney there. That's our IP reference. From IP, you turn 090. You can ignore the INS. It might have drifted a bit. You turn 090. That's your reference from IP. That takes us this blue line. We cross the river. We call it Snake River because it looks like a snake. You should cross that river. You'll see the river. You'll be like, ah, yeah, that's Snake River. There's the TACAN station. Then we have here Turtlewood. You will be on the right side of that. You pass it a couple miles, 2 miles maybe, 1 mile, and then that's your action point. It's roughly 4 nautical miles to target, but you can
You're also
use
roughly
now-
a beam Wittenberg at that point.
Yeah, you have been back to your right, and you have, you know, a couple potatoes of Turtlewood passing on the left, and then you start your action, 30-degree left, pop up, identify target, roll in, paper on target, lock, release, gentle pull out. If you pull too hard, the bombs are gonna scatter everywhere. You have to pull very gently if you're pulling at all, but it's best to just do a gentle pull to get your nose higher, and the bombs will come off in an orderly fashion. Then it's a left turn. Either you can do a gentle turn and go on the outside of the city, or you can turn really hard and try to get on the inside of it. But the outside is probably going to be easier and less risky, because if we turn very hard, we lose a lot of air speed, and it's harder to pull out of a dive. So
The
you can
turn inside would take us directly over the Mirage target.
yeah. So
we
it
don't
might
want to be there.
it's probably better to extend straight out and then left turn around the city, and then yeah, you can even make a wide turn up this way, and then back
Do
out west.
do you reckon we should be burning on egress or go full mill?
So when you hit the pop-up point, you go afterburner. You burn on the way up, and you can burn through the turn in. But once you're pepper on target, come out burner, because we don't want to get too much speed on the dive. So just stay in mill when you're diving in.
I was asking the egress.
And on the egress, it's a bad idea because it makes you an easier target for heat seekers. It's better to be in mill, but it depends on your energy state. If you need a burst of speed, you might have to, but come out as soon as you can, because your flares are more effective when you're not in burner.
So this is that I'm about to fly over it.
So
You want to be about 500
Is this
or more on the way out.
Well, I know, not at proper altitude,
So
but just for
here is the very
it's that factory over that way, right?
so the most important thing you need to take away from this is that from IP, you cross the river, you see this forest, you go on the right side of it, you hit your pop-up point, left, up, then you look over to your right. There is a patch of forest, and up and left of it, there's a city. That forest has a northern edge. That the middle of that northern edge is where the target is. There is a triangle of roads going around the SAM site. That is your best indication if you can spot that triangle of roads. But I don't. It might not be so easy to spot. But it's roughly on the edge of the forest, in the middle of the northern edge. And yeah, if you don't see it, just drop your bombs where you think it is, because they're very small, hard to see. We just need to get bombs plastering the area when we're likely to hit it.
Sith screenshot in the voice channel.
Okay. Does that make sense,
Chat
everybody?
is a good description here.
What's the? Oh, I guess I'll leave it for Sith to brief for the deed flight. But like, what interval do we want for the deed aircraft between releases?
That one.
My intention is to have you guys in a box formation, even up to the pop-up point, so that is gonna not have you in a trail, because the trail gets rather long and predictable. So if you're in a box, you have two aircraft popping up at the same time, but they're spaced laterally, so one is closer to the target than the other, and one will come in before the other, and then you have the other pair behind doing the same thing. You can. There's a diagram of the
two
box shape.
ships and fighting wing, like a bit more like a looser box, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so-
need to be in fighting wing, but otherwise, line abreast is the ideal, because it allows you to cover each other.
This is the IP, correct?
Yeah, it looks
Okay.
like it.
The factory's the one on the right.
It's those chimneys.
sure.
You're a bit too
Yeah.
high, though.
I know. I'm not the one that's gonna have to be flying it, so it's just more so just so people can get an eye of what it looks like.
I think that's metagaming. I don't really like flying the
Yeah,
right
okay.
area.
Then I will stop.
I think looking at the maps is more immersive to me. You can practice the attack on a friendly area, but don't fly.
The only
the
thing I did
actual
was just for
location.
the IP point, just like get what that was
It's
looking like.
but you will be so low that you should just look for the chimneys.
I mean, okay, as if we're being honest, like a real pilot and crew would take hours to study the terrain and everything, and like we're not, so like I understand the comment about metagaming, but like on the other hand, like we don't have the time to do the.
I'm not banning it. I'm just giving you my opinion on it.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's not a ban. Like I'm not saying it's forbidden in Luftwaffe. You can do it. Just I don't.
Just don't tell you about it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to
That's
benefit
fine.
from it. Is what it is.
Okay.
You can practice attacking, but do it on a friendly range or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any other questions?
That's about it.
Okay, we have 30 minutes until you should be slotting up and starting your jets.
Is the server open yet?
I don't know.
Maybe just a
I'll
quick
check.
tip. There is a way to avoid producing smoke in Phantom. Do you know it?
Low
Uh,
burner.
drugs.
Afterburner.
Afterburner and idle.
Mill power. Min power.
Mill
Just-
power produce the lots.
Yeah, no, not mill. Minimum
Min.
power.
Idle, yeah.
Idle, yeah.
Min power.
But idle is not very practical for the target.
Wait, was it Vulture that was saying that they did one full afterburner and one on idle, and you got about usable
Yeah.
fuel economy?
You put one engine in afterburner and one in idle. It's kind of awkward though.
You have no smoke trail if you put both your engines in idle cutoff, boys. Just remember that.
No, you get a pretty big smoke trail fairly shortly afterwards.
Just one quick question. Flight level in the area of operations on the deck for sure. IP on the deck for sure. And before, can we be a little bit higher, like 5,000 feet?
I wrote
5,000 is too high.
I wrote 3,000 feet because that keeps us under the SA5 envelope.
SF5. Okay, please start the.
So,
Okay, I didn't know
so
which one.
3,000 feet is the cruise because that gives us a little more awareness of finding different points. Our VIP point is the tarmac of the Wilson airfield. It's
Alright.
a paved airbase, and the tarmac is roughly in the middle of the runway. The parking area, that's the VIP.
All right. Once the SA-11 is dead, we can go up to 3,000, or should we stay on the deck?
Yeah, if it's dead, you can go up.
Okay, perfect.
Be advised that there's other SAMs around. There's an
Oh,
SA, there's SA2s, other SA11s that we won't be hitting, the SA5. So the SAM threat doesn't disappear.
Starfighters,
Stay low.
are you gonna be in front of us, or do you need to follow us visually?
We will try to be in front of you because we got
Okay.
first takeoff time, and then we go into a racetrack, as
Yeah.
I've written, west of the target, more or less above the Tarkan 124.
If I can get you to try to drag
Mhm.
11
Misses this
attention and get a launch from long range, so you have plenty of time to avoid it, that will aid us in locating the target, but only if it feels like it's doable.
It's a good idea.
If you pop up at 10 miles out from it, or
Yeah.
even earlier, you only need to get up to 3,000 something, and it will take interest in you.
Yeah.
And if you can get a launch from it, you said you got a launch warning, so that should make it easier.
Yeah.
So if you can get a launch from it roughly around the time where we hit target, which should be 45 minutes past.
Yeah.
So yeah, around quarter to 11, then that will help the strikers. But yeah, if it's possible, if you don't manage to, we'll still get it.
We'll try to get it, and then once we get it, we'll just get you over the.
Yeah, the strikes can also load a smoke charge so that they put a smoke out where they land. The problem is if they miss, I don't want to put a smoke marker in a field and then have everybody bomb the smoke marker. And their strikes are rather inaccurate, so I think we will not put a smoke marker on it, just not to distract everybody and hit the wrong spot. Okay, that's all I've got.
Just a little bit of SA around traffic. It's going to be a very busy bit of airspace. We're going to have at least 8 A10s to the south of our ingress. At some point during it, we're going to have at least 4 Harriers. There's going to be at least a couple of Alpha Jets / A4s.
Everybody, this is Game Master. I hope you have lots of fun today and good luck. Thanks for all being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers, Track.
Thanks for organizing this. Thanks.
I'm shooting down the Game Master.
I'm killing him.
But yeah, so just stay heads out, keep it on your radar, and don't mid-air a poor A10 on your way back or something. but that's all I've got.
Well, that's
so
weird.
we
Why
are
is my
we are one
overlay not
of the
working
first who start today. We are one
We're
of the
pretty much
first.
first up.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Don't the
I am having
caps take
DCS
off
issue
for
for
us?
a reason. The reason my
Cat might,
overlay is
yeah.
just
Check your
Cat's got quite a long
taskbar
way to
below.
come though.
It opened a new window, so check down in the taskbar down below. Left. Here.
it's still
So
Transfer
It's
for
probably
reason.
because you're not connected to the game, and it won't connect to game while the server's paused.
so it won't show up until okay.
Yeah, so you're like
Okay. And then so for the VHF one, what do I need to have that bound to?
Whatever
It'll just
works
be-
for you.
You need to bind it in the SRS
that's-
settings. Bind the
Let's see.
With
Hold
that
on.
settings.
radio 2, and then
I did ask
Radio
everyone to get
3.
this sorted before
I
we were flying.
know, but I also didn't really know how to do it.
It's
That should be
radio
Radio
3.
3.
Radio 3.
Radio
radio-
3. It
okay,
works
it's
for
Radio
me
3.
if I buy
Gotcha.
Radio 3.
Thank you. Thank you.
And it won't be synchronized between pilot and Wizzo.
That's fine. That was it. Okay. That's all the questions for the float.
But you also have to set your VHE transmission frequency on this overlay panel, SRS overlay panel.
Yeah, I got
The
that.
little small panel.
So, what's the light plan? Are we when starting up? We're doing nav lights and all that. When we take off, we take
no
lights at all.
what wartime conditions light
Okay.
off. I mean, you can have them on the ground, but it doesn't really matter. It's daytime.
Mm.
Yeah, they must be off as you want at the fence end point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the latest.
Also, there will be no waiting for technical issues. The time schedule cannot be changed. If somebody is not able to go, then
They get left behind.
the flight will have to continue and you get left behind. It's just how it has to be because we are not the only ones flying. There's a massive package, packages of other aircraft that rely on us taking out the SAM on time. So no delays.
And one thing, forward. I think I'm not sure. You can fly with me. That'll be absolutely fine. I'd actually enjoy that. But I think Mickey might need the Wizzo because he's the element lead, and I'm just gonna be tagging along as 5.
Okay. Do you want me in the backseat, Mickey?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'll volunteer for that. I guess get voluntold, but you know, same difference, right?
So we have 5 or 4?
5.
5.
Five.
It's Mecca.
I hope. Might as well just be 5th and 5 flight, right?
Has everybody taken a look at the information chart? Again, it's in the Google slide.
It might just be 4 us. I don't see one Mecha Maestro here.
I was about to say Mecha Maestro has been a no-show, I think, the whole time.
Okay, well then
That's a
no
4
Matt-
ship.
no Matt, you take his spot then.
They talked to me once earlier, but that was like a week ago.
Okay, if he's a no-show, then I'll be taking 2.
That would
Mecca will be there.
Okay, then I'm taking 5.
Esak, we fly whole time in trail, correct?
Yes, I think that would be the easiest because then you can, I can pop up and shoot, and then you can come in and do the same without
So
delay.
just barely visible on the horizon, yes? Because
yeah,
we said
something
30
like that.
seconds, 30 seconds separation,
Yeah,
so I
just
think
go
it will be this.
Yeah, exactly. Just go as far trail as you can. You can use the radar to keep taps on me.
Should be about 3.5 miles at 30 seconds.
Like you can use the IFF function to keep taps on me on the radar. But yeah, just go and extend the trail as best you can. The spacing between the strikes doesn't have to be perfect. We just gotta keep them coming for a minute or so.
A question. The route is frag orders being used for the actual mission? So are we gonna have the waypoints for gesture in the cockpit, or we have to do them manually?
Yes, that's one of the benefits of frag order is that
Okay.
it loads the the steep points into the game.
Are they in for both Nitro 1 and 2?
Should be.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You double check that though.
They're identical, and I did set them up for both flights.
Okay.
Let us know if they're not though. We could always add map markers, but that's not ideal.
I can go check frag order right now and make sure that they all have steep points.
So radios need to be this channel.
So for the takeoff order, then, since I'm in the middle of the formation, I'm 5. I'm taking off after
You don't have
2,
to.
or
Yeah, you can take off last and then just fall into the formation.
Okay.
That's fine.
okay.
Never mind. I was gonna ask one last stupid question.
For the recovery, approach the airbase from the east and then go into an overhead. And of course, remember to talk to ATC channel 11.
Are we gonna are landing as flight, or are we landing individuals?
Probably flight if you can, because
overhead
ATC
break.
is gonna be crammed.
Yeah, you go in as a flight overhead and then you break with separation.
Okay, and departure procedure. So on takeoff, we're using runway 26.
Departure, you right hand turn off. We take off runway 26. Right hand turn to 060, and then as briefed by flight plan.
So is it straight for VIP? Direct to VIP.
No, we have a VIP first. Yes.
So my question is, are you following that? What's it called? Muster departure, or are you going straight to the VIP?
No, I will go out 060, and then once I'm outside of the airspace, I will turn to VIP.
Roger. Cool.
Might have missed this. Do we know the active runway?
26.
26.
Thank you.
So that's a taxi to the east.
Worth having a look at the taxi chart if you haven't yet, because you might get asked to hold at particular points that are named. I think it'll be November 1 through 3.
Yeah, so Nitro 1 and 2 have steer points. There may not be a third Nitro flight, or there might be and it may not have steer points because it's but we don't need 3 flights technically.
We can always take Nitro 1 if we need it for Nitro 3.
So Nitro 2 will remain Nitro 2, yeah, and then 3 will become 1 in the slots.
Sorry, so what we are named Nitro 3.
Your call signs.
The seed.
Check announcements channel for how to format your call sign. I see people join the server, which they shouldn't be doing, with wrong call signs.
Yeah, check your DCS call signs. The call signs are unchanged. It's just the Apex for the slots. We might have to check Nitro 1 because Nitro 3 wasn't in the frag order, so I couldn't make steer points for it.
Okay, so I'll just take the next slot after you.
You just take after me, exactly. So,
Does anyone have any
make
questions
sure
about
3-1.
call sign formatting? Because that will be important for the ATC.
I'm assuming you just do the line after the call sign.
Vertical line.
Yeah, vertical line. Okay,
So
gotcha,
it
yeah.
has to be space, vertical line, space, and the nickname.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep,
And
set.
you'll be
Posting a screenshot of it here.
and you'll be 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 2 1 2 1 2 2 2 3 2 4.
Screenshot in the meeting room chat.
This is gonna be interesting.
Very well.
If
Last
people
very
also
stupid
don't have
question.
The taxi chart, I'll link that quick.
So we're using, which frequency are we using the VHF for?
VHF, check your. Dude, it's in the freaking.
It's all these questions.
Do you know how much shit I've been having to fucking memory? Okay, cool, but I've been having to fucking check a bunch of shit constantly.
Just read.
Where? There's 50 fucking channels.
No,
They're
yeah.
all on one slide.
It really should be in my flight plan order, isn't it?
So yeah, actually, we have a problem. A lot of the information is kind of like all over the
Weird.
place. So yeah, the comms plan is not on the briefing. It's not on the kneeboards, but it is somewhere. I remember seeing it.
It'll
I was
be
gonna say, I've never seen it
Okay.
before. I just don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, that's my bad. I will. So I posted them in the. I will repost them in the chat. Hang on.
Thank
The
you.
flight channels out.
I was about to say, I remember reading it before. I just don't know where to find it.
So Nitro 2130.2. Cool. So that's channel 2 if you have the presets for the virtual radio. Which you probably should, because they're great.
Hmm?
If you've set up your presets for your virtual radio, that I think it was Caster that posted how to do that.
I'm putting it in the general chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I forgot to add this to the briefing because I'm just used to looking up here.
Okay. So we're all going to be on different.
Yeah, each flight has its own, and then we have a shared tactical, which is UHF 1 in the air, 11 on the ground.
Tomato, sorry, did you have any questions before we got started, or?
Not really.
Okay. So.
Good luck with the CAS, Alpha Jets.
I'll be back in a second.
Yeah. What's your plan to loadout?
It's in the.
I was planning on taking
the
snake eyes.
You have to take what's in the document I just posted in the general chat.
No, I mean that this is for the A4 op.
Yeah,
you still have to take from the
You have
available...
to take what is set up already. You have selected 6 Mag 82, so that's what you go with.
Yeah, I put a note in saying that pilots are allowed to pick SCL water.
Nope, they're not.
They're not?
Game rules.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right.
Well, it works out because I was just gonna take those anyway.
Okay.
Most of my controls got unbinded. That's fun. I love that.
Yeah, 682 snake eyes is a valid one, so that's good.
It's because track wants us to get used to not being fucking pilot in command of everything. Instead, you just do what you're told, and the pilot doesn't decide what his loadout is. He just executes.
Yeah, I'm used to being on the other side of that relationship.
Yeah. I mean, you were, because you were planning it. You could have picked any loadout from the standards that you wanted, but once picked, you have to stick with it.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, like I said, I'm not used to being the flight lead. I'm used to having other people tell me what to do.
Oh, yeah. No, but yes. Oh, and once we're in pit, please don't talk on Discord. Or at least, I guess you can, but then I will disconnect.
I only talk up in here if you have a problem that you need us to
but I
deal with.
won't have bandwidth to deal with that, I gotta say.
Once you land, or you're out for any reason and you want to talk, please go to a different channel.
Yes, that chat is somewhere else. There's another channel for that.
There is channel Dead Dudes, so
Yes,
maybe that.
exactly.
Yep, use that one.
But I will probably disconnect from here. So.
Because what we don't want is
If you have
on
questions. Now's the time.
We don't want to be like on final with someone suddenly talking over what
Guilty.
we're saying in our over our intercom. So
Guilty as charged.
Okay, be right back.
I guess as well, yeah. Once you're started, once you've got power, do just check in on your interflights. So you don't necessarily have to check in on ATC right away, but at least check on interflights so people know you're alive and have stuff working.
Hey, Caller, or whoever's in charge of this channel, the ones who are going first, and it's time pertinent, can start slotting in. Please don't all join at the same time, and don't hang out on the server like I've said in many other channels. Like, once it's your time to go and you need 15 minutes to prepare, join 15 minutes before. We have 95 NATO clients alone. So, join the server when it's ready to go, but you can now get your slots if your takeoff time is in like the next 15-20 minutes.
Okay, we'll probably take 20 minutes ahead, but yeah, that works.
Yeah, whichever you do it up. But just when it's time to go, when you break your briefing room, down, just tell everybody like not like literally like click exit and everybody just hits join at the same time. Because that fucks the server up.
Okay. Time the joins. Okay. Double check you got your kneeboards, guys, because I just realized I need to do that.
Firebird, this you, by the way. You're in the server at the moment.
Am I hot mic on the V? Yeah. In the VHF one?
No, as in, we're not meant to be in the server yet, so disconnect.
Yeah, I know, I'm leaving it. It's loading.
Gru? Hey, Gru? You there?
Who?
Yes.
Gru? Yeah, I can see your call sign is all fucked up on the server.
Okay, so I could look out.
So make sure, so here in the meeting room 2 channel in the text channel you have a screenshot by Essa how to put in your nickname, because that what you have right now is not going to work. They're just going to kick you off the server.
Okay.
Because it's important for a lot ATC users, because the way a lot ATC displays the names, yeah, we have to have the uniform call signs.
In that case, we should probably squawk the flight number. So if you're Nitro 31, then you squawk 0031.
Yes, I said such calls. Nitro 3.
Yeah, you have to make sure it's the proper format. So Nitro space number dash number space vertical line space your call sign, like your name.
It's impressive, actually, the number of people on the server that have gotten that wrong. Actually, it's a lot of people. I see Beck and Maestro is also on there and has not sat through this briefing at all, which is alarming.
He's locked in.
Yeah.
Whoever's flying with him, I hope you will.
It's used to immediately crash and die.
Okay, I'll be
It's
ready.
gonna be a great on the way to target brief.
I'll be ready to step in as too if necessary.
Just shout when you start joining Essa and I'll jump in as well.
Are we allowed to join now?
Yeah, if you're first going.
Yeah, tomato.
Okay, I'm joining.
Roger. Yes, go ahead.
Hold on.
I'll be there shortly, clear.
EA4s will be taking off in about half an hour, so not us, tomato.
Hey, are we gonna do a radio check prior start off? Are we gonna do simultaneous startup or what?
Check in on your intra-flight frequencies once you've started up, and get everybody checked in before you taxi, if possible. But you do have to taxi on time.
So, no, what I'm asking, like, within the flights, are we gonna all start up at the same time when everyone's in, or is everyone starting up on their own accord?
on your own accord. But no need to sit and idle for too long. Like, don't start your engine until you are 75 minutes out of taxi time.
So, Davin, are we going in at like about a half hour then?
Yeah.
All right, cool. What are we? Are we gonna go as Franz 1 or Franz 2?
It might be best to go with Franz 2, just because that's what's written on the on the.
Yeah, you want to take the one you assigned steer points to, Devin, when we went through it on frag order?
Yeah, I copied the assignments to them both, so they should both have it. But on the sign-up sheet, we are they changed us to Franz 2 instead of Franz 1 from Franz
I'll be
3.
Then I'll make sure I'm 2-2.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, wingman, just slot up under your flight lead. That's the easy.
Yeah, it's nice. I just got to play follow the leader today.
And please adhere, take the slot that's appropriate for where you signed up, so people don't feel like somebody stole their position. Just makes it easier if you are pedantic about it.
This is a bit awkward because I'm pretty sure you're a better pilot than I am, Tomato.
Oh, no. Maybe, no.
Joining server now.
Trust me, I'll probably turn into a smoking hole today.
Be advised, we do have Nitro 3 slots, so we can join those if we need.
Yeah, but they probably won't have steer points because.
Oh, that's true. Okay, Nitro 1 it is then.
They weren't in frag order. It's anyway.
Got it.
So I'll slot in as Nitro, the third Nitro 1 slot as D5.
No, D-Ed is Nitro 2.
Yes, but there's only 4 Nitro 2 slots, as we discussed earlier.
Yeah, you will have to take. Yeah, okay, yeah, that works. Sorry, now I understand. That works. Yeah, because the ATC guys shouldn't be able to tell what slot you're in anyway.
Yep.
It's all your call sign that matters. Your in-game name.
Okay, Apex is in the slot, so I mute myself and mute Discord now. See you on SRS.
Same.
Yep, same.
Request rearming. Copy. Rearming complete. Yes, sir. We are connected right. 21 check. 2-2. Leader. Lufthansa maintenant 2-1, good day, to Mirage 2000 on apron at Wunstorf. Information Charlie on board. Request technical startup.
Love the the accent.
21 clear for start. Nitro 4 is up.
If only the generators were going, then I could start the alignment. Roger.
Nitro 2-5 is up.
4 has you 5x5, Abby.
5x5 back.
Wunstorf, Tower, Raglan 1, 2 ship, ready to taxi.
West of airfield at 420 feet AGL. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie. Booster Metis information, Charlie. Time 0919 local. Wind 266 at 1 knots. Visibility 10 or more miles. Sky condition cloud base at 8202 feet. Temperature 20 degrees. QNH 30 inches of mercury. Landing and departing runway 26. Transition level 50. Contact tower for taxi and departure clearance. Base defense zone 10 nautical mile radius. Initial contact relay type and number. Expect Broadhurst departure. Contact approach greater than 10 DME. Notum. Unlit tower 6.
QNH is 2,999.
West of airfield at 420 feet AGL. Advise on initial contact. You have information.
5 copy.
Yeah, copy Raglan 1. Yeah, maybe. I'm not exactly sure where we are. I thought we were at position 38, but this is Raglan, so tower for your position on ground radar. You will be left to turn for you. Cross runway 26. Take a right turn, then 2 into runway. Hoping left, cross runway 26, then right. Also tower, currently checking in with Charlie. Most of tower, current flight is 4F1's T extreme southeast of the airport, requesting startup. Last aircraft request, go ahead. Also, tower, current flight is 4F1's the southeast of the airport, requesting startup. Do we have information, Charlie? Startup approved, Carl. Most of tower, one flight 35,000. Roger. Sting one check. Yes, sir. Chalks out. Have a good flight, sir. Disconnecting. From South Tower, one request frequency change. Say again, please. One South Tower, one method, one request frequency change with big scope.
Speed brakes out.
Thank you, Sia. Menton, push, red.
Speed brakes are in.
And Nitro, when are you up?
Mount on check. Mount on 2-2. Mount on 1. Big scope, island 2, 1 check ending 2, ship Mirage 2000 as fragged, loadout total 044 plus, bullseye 24576. 3. Maintain big scope, radar contact alpha check good. Sting 1, cap, Hornets ready for taxi, and we have contact ferret on. Or correction, reset for Sting Flight, Tower, taxi, whiskey, 1 flight, pushing, taxi, whiskey, approach, 0, taxi, taxi, whiskey, cross 08, November, runway 26, Sting 1.
Range 24, screen jet.
Five, green jet.
Most of Carol flight. Most of Tower Carol flight has 4 green jets. We're ready to taxi. Carol flight, most of Tower taxi, Echo, 1 short 26.
Raglan 1, 2 ship, lined up. Raglan flight, Sword Tower, clear takeoff, no delay, Prowler's departure. Raglan 1, Eagle. Can we turn left like the Mirage is before us? Raglan, stop, tower, clear dismissal. Copy.
Okay, we're good to go.
Right through, true, ready to check. 3-2-2-4 has he 555. Yeah, clear, Nitro 2-3, 555. Thank you. Raglan 1. M1 is going southbound. Mix Raglan radar contact there. One. Yeah, copy. Reporting or... Yeah, we're... assigned cap.
30.
Rifle 1, big scope. Mention flight is currently in the assigned cap when you are clear to contact. Positive down count is holding Denko 26. Copy, thanks. Nitro 2, radio check. Ledge 2, Nitro 2-4, I see 555. Negative, we have to take echo, we are fairly heavy.
takeoff time is at 27 past, so we have a few minutes if you need to schedule some flights ahead. Copy. Stay position. Sting 1, holding point, runway 26, November 1. Ready for departure. Sting flight 1 tower, clear takeoff, 26, Bravo's departure. Runway 26, cleared for takeoff, Sting 1.
So I've heard 2, 3, myself and 5 check-ins. I think we're just waiting on 1.
Carol 1. Carol. Carol 1, Sting flight is in the area. We're cleared across 26, taxi. 26. Carol will take runway 26 off the F-18s. Right to 060, Sting 1. Most of Tower Carol is lining up on runway 26. Is anyone else having issues with their crew chief menu?
I didn't have any issues. What you got?
Well, first it wouldn't open, and now it won't close.
Might be a keypad issue, with like the button being stuck down, or a different key, like a modifier being stuck down.
Try maybe tabbing out and back in. Maybe it's that.
Has 1 checked, and yeah, on 130.2.
Carol 1, Storm Tower, cleared for takeoff.
That's no.
Takeoff, turn right at 400 feet, heading 060, changing course. Cleared for Taiwan for the port stuff. Off turning right to 060, we won't be climbing. Carol 1, Storm Tower, you are cleared for permission to climb.
on the deck, tracks south, bandits. Single
Takeoff
contact.
time is 5 minutes anywhere from 1.
One's off tower, small 1. One's off tower, small
3, you might have to take the flight here in a minute if 1's too late.
Parking 27 cent knots. Smoke 1, one's from tower, taxi. Taxiing November 126, small 1. 2 requesting taxi to runway 26.
So everyone has checked in except one, yeah?
Onshore 26, Nitro 23.
Okay, somebody has to take over.
3-2 rather.
3, do you want it? If not, I'll take it as 4.
Most of Tower, Count Flight is taking off 2 pairs.
Mickey, Firebird, you up?
Yep, stand where you want.
Yeah, so looks like 1 is no show. Are you good taking over lead?
What was there?
I stepped in a second.
Taking off, we're doing a dog leg before joining.
3 seconds.
Tree is able to lead, just talking with my wizard to make a quick change of plans.
5.
Alright, anyone heard from 1? That they're not coming, or just they haven't been here?
5, no words.
Alright, 3, the flight's yours. Let's rock and roll.
Sneak 1 check.
I assume 3 will take over as 1.
The numbers stay the same, it's just 3's in charge. You wouldn't change the numbers once you're in the jets.
Yep, let's keep it that way, no confusion.
Okay, I'm talking about the order information. Where do you want me as 5?
Just stand by. My wizard can't hear the interflight, so I'm just hearing a lot of static trying to fix this. Hornets for Cup, Sally, and currently 20 miles north of Bonsdorf, checking in.
Sting flight, big scope, radar contact there, clear to contact Warlock on channel 2.
Switching Warlock, Sting 1.
Alright, flight 4 is taking the lead just because we gotta get rolling, and I'm not hearing anything from flight. Flight push preset 11 on prize, standby check-in.
5.
Nitro 2, flight check.
Nitro 2-5.
Tower, Nitro T flight 4 ship F4s with information Charlie requests taxi runway 26.
Let's see, check.
Nitro 2, taxi November, runway 26, follow the Vegans. Good check, let's call. Okay,
By November, taxi runway 26 behind the Vegans, Nitro T.
Monster. Tower, ground 1, 3 ship, Vegan, request taxi to runway 26.
Alright, we've been given the taxi behind this 4 ship of Vegans.
At holding runway. Say again last, given what for the Vegans?
We've been given taxi clearance by November, runway 26 behind the Vegans.
Copy. All 9 flight complete.
Smoke 1 flight, Western Tower, runway 26, find him away.
Smoke flight, lining up on 1 way.
Can we just get a confirmation of our numbers information?
Keep numbers the same. 4 is in the lead. Have 5 on my wing, and then have 3 and 2 in the back.
5.
Don't fuck it up.
Smoke flight, Western Tower, are you able to accept
Windstorf Tower, this is Nitro 2, request permission to taxi.
And 4 is rolling behind the Vegans.
5 is rolling.
Windstorf Tower, smoke 1.
Hold up, there's the second flight of Vegans coming in.
Yeah, our taxi clearance is behind the first flight of Vegans.
Roger.
formation lead, correct?
So 3 took his time to take on the radio, so 4's taken lead. 4's on the lead, 5 is on 4's wing, then 3, you're still section lead with 2 on your wing.
Climb. 3, copy. Windstuff traffic, Nitro 3-2, holding short runway 26.
No plan survives logging in into DCS.
Nitro 3, Windsor Tower, and wait behind the F-4s. Big scope, Carol, good morning. Go for big scope. Carol, big scope, repeat last.
B max power, 5-second interval takeoff, right hand pull to 060 to intercept the 030 radial. We'll be climbing up to 3000.
The entire flight, we are heading
Five.
towards our first waypoint, low level. Big scope, yeah, Carol flight, C. Windstuff traffic, Nitro 3-2, lining up runway 26.
Yikes!
Don't crash on the taxiway, boys.
Wing. Windstuff towers, smoke flights, all airborne.
Well, that looked close.
2-3 has been run into, let's do a check for damage. Windstuff tower, ground 2 light, holding short, runway 26, November 1. Copy. Nitro 3-2, Windstuff tower, take off. Windstuff traffic, Nitro 3-2, taking off runway 26. 060, intercept 030 radial, climb maintain 3000.
Canopy down and locked, lights out, and stripes aligned. Copy.
Who's that phantom that's just away from everyone else?
Alright, updated to visual identification point.
Nitro 3-2, Windstuff tower, read back. God, what the hell? Nitro 3-2, Windstuff tower. Smoke light, Windstuff tower, purpose change crew, 57. Smoke flight, Windstuff tower. Smoke on.
Actually, flight, big scope, radar contact there. Everything is correct.
Frequency change to channel 1. Smoke 1.
We're running behind schedule due to the Vigans.
Currently first in line.
Yeah.
Second, we're ahead of the schedule. Windstuff tower, ground 2, permission to take runway 27. Yeah. Ground 2, Windstuff tower, runway 26, take off route. Proper departure. Ground 2. short 26.
Taxi, Echo, hold short 26. Mental 1.
Nitro 2 flight, Sort Tower, China behind the Biggin, runway 26.
Flight point 26 by the Biggins, Nitro 2.
Tower, ground 2, requesting permission for departure.
Crown 2, 1 Sort Tower, takeoff approved, fly. Correction. Turn right heading 060 after takeoff, standard temps 300 radial.
060 after takeoff, intercept radial, copy. One of the F-4s has the canopy still up, by the way.
One Sort Tower, Mental 1, holding short, runway 26.
Nitro 2, 1 Sort Tower, line of weight 26.
5.26 Nitro 2.
Star Tower, Bronze 2, line of 2, Alpha Jets, radio check, over.
Good check.
Thank you.
Is over the rear F4, you got your canopy still up, mate?
Canopy still up, dude. Lower it. One Storm Tower, Crown 1 holding short, runway 26.
5 set.
Copy, Crown 1, Storm Tower. Crown 2, 1 Storm Tower, expedite your turn to 060.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the flight in front.
Nitro 2, 1 Storm Tower, clear for takeoff. After takeoff, turn 060, immediate, to intercept 030 radial.
Let's go.
Nitro 2 clear for takeoff, muster departure to 3000, Nitro.
Two, three,
Engine 0,
4,
airspeed coming alive.
5 rolling.
80 knots. 100 knots.
Sure, Odin. 4 is overtaking. 4 UK. I think 4 got dropped on the head a little bit as a child.
Heads up, I've got nails 11 o'clock. And nails 11 o'clock. Gears moving. Gear up. Flaps up.
Crown 1, line of weight, runway 26.
Line up and wait, Crown 1.
Mental 1, Storm Tower, you are number 2, takeoff.
4 o'clock.
One's leveled out 060.
5 established.
1.
3 and Crown 1 Storm Tower, clear for takeoff runway 26, flight progress departure, altitude of discretion.
Clear for takeoff. Good round.
Or saddle, should I say.
Or coming left to intercept the 030.
Crown 2, Storm Tower, frequency change for myself.
Ground 2, frequency change.
Nitro 2, request free change tack.
Nitro 2, Storm Tower, frequency change approved, fly safe.
We've got nails.
Gee, there's like soup. Light push, reset 1 on Brian.
5.
3. Any phase, Nitro 2 flight ready, check it.
Nitro 3.
Or coming right towards the VIP.
5.
Tactical Axeman 3, check in. 4 ships.
Okay, nails. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Nitro 2, 3, Magnum.
1 o'clock. Heads up,
3, 2,
nails,
Magnum, brother.
5 o'clock.
Open its own window.
The plan time on target is now, so we're very behind schedule.
We might want to let Nitro 1 know.
It's a near mill and just hit it as soon as we can.
Sorry, we might want to let Nitro 3 know.
Nitro 3, Nitro 2.
Heads up, I've got.
I think that's the wrong freak.
11 o'clock.
They're on channel 1.
130.1, Dexco. Crown 1, flight of 3, Vigans, just out of 1 Storm airbase, checking in. Big scope, repeat last.
Light fence in.
Crown 1, flight of 3, checking in. Big scope, proceed as fragged.
5 fenced in.
We've got traffic at our 7 o'clock. Heads up, nails, 6 o'clock.
Green fenced in, socially 22, nails 23, 2 o'clock. Chili flight, if when ready, push button 2.
Whoa, tracers!
Affirm, chili, pushing button 2. My firing button seems to have gotten stuck. Big scope, ground 2.
You scared the shit out of me.
Lead mission in vicinity of second guard HQ. You and me both. Alright, well. Apologies about that.
Yeah.
We've got nails, 1 o'clock.
We're good, man.
Ledger 3-2 Magnum.
Looks like we've got traffic at our 10 o'clock.
Big scope, momentum 1, departing from Wunstorf for Cap, Hanover.
Hey, should we tell fucking Nitro 3 to hold off on the remaining strikes until we're closer?
Yeah, I tried to contact them twice on the Warlock Freak and they didn't respond. I've let Warlock know, so you should let them know.
You're asking on the wrong frequency. They're on channel 1. You were talking on channel 2.
Should be on. Everyone should be on the Warlock Freak. That's the common freak.
11 o'clock. And,
Try channel 1.
11 o'clock.
Nitro 3, Nitro 2.
About 10 miles.
Okay, chili to check. That's not on me.
Yeah, they're like,
Big scope.
one coming right towards ID.
Lead mission in vicinity of second guard HQ. Big scope, sending it over. Just lost my wizard. Performance issues. Four ship big into flights. Checking in for network to the mission in vicinity of second guard HQ. Big scope, proceed as frag. Sorry, I'm wearing a lot of hats today, so. Copy, understood. Ground 2,
traffic at our 11 o'clock.
Shit.
Heads up, traffic
One
at
last
11
check.
o'clock.
Fuse is set. Pylon set. Dive test selected. Bomb selected. Quantity selected. And interval set. Master arm 1.
Or set. 30 miles to IP, one's bringing up the speed to 480, bring it to the deck.
Tactical Axeman 3, flight of 4 Tomcats checking in. We have a setup issue with the aircraft and we're resolving it by entering in waypoints by hand.
Some traffic at our 11.
Big scope.
Yellow 1-1 checking in.
Crowd usually for 3.
Heads up, nails, 6 o'clock.
Crown flight, Chile 3. Chile 3, check. Chile 4, check.
4 is tally the smokestacks. Our nose looking good.
Big scope, this is Chile 2-5 for Shipper 16 checking in, heading to the main stars and then to the crimson.
Nitro to 10 miles to IP.
It's gonna be a pain maintaining formation.
Visual aircraft front, our nose.
There's 10 miles to IP.
Gorilla might need you to push up into for DLS, Captain DLS.
Era 2-1, affirm.
Ground 2 to Chile 3 or Chile 4, radio check.
Looking good. Looking great.
Still got 19 miles to target.
Ground 2 to Chile 3 or Chile 4. Chile should be up on button 2.
Copy that. Target turn point is set.
Done.
Big scope, Gorilla 2-1, what's intentions? You want us to switch Warlock and fly Salient, or do you want us to stay?
SA-11 mud on the nose, still up.
Yeah. Hey, firm, I think that was RFP on the left. I think we're offset right.
There's a few engagements happening across the border, kind of unclear. The scope is pretty busy.
Okay, Gorilla 2 flights on the move. You just recall us back to reserve cap if we're no longer needed.
Big scope.
How you going?
Miles crossing the border.
10 miles to the target. Heads up nails, 6 o'clock.
Crossing Snake River.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Formerly known as the Alba. Tactical Axeman 3.
5 miles to target.
Miles, action.
5.
One's up.
2 miles to the target.
5 full length.
Damn, we've got mud. 11 o'clock. SA-11.
Don't see him. Visual the 11 site, we overshot it, we're to the right of the target, it's to our left.
Shit. 5 is tally, but... Missile!
11's shooting, but that's where he is. One's up.
2-3 above the way. Mayday. 2-3 above target. Mayday. Ejecting. Nitro 2-3 above target. Eject.
3 miles. Missile, 1 o'clock.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's what I fucking... I should not have gone in fucking... I should have fucking fuck! Yeah, okay, excellent. That's when you don't stick to the fucking plan. Well, that went as was expected.
Hello.
Well, that was
That was a flight. Hey, did we get bombs on target there?
No, I don't think so.
I was talking to Mickey.
Second.
Did we get bombs on target, Mickey?
No, the field we were looking at was not the target. They were way off to our left, I think. Like when we did the pop-up, we were way off.
Yeah.
On the ingress.
Yeah, I was as bad as it did look a bit off.
I could not find the town on the right
So
side.
did everyone miss? Did we all fail?
Wait, oh, we're in the wrong channel.
This is the channel.
Oh, you guys are flying?
No, we're
we are
Why
flying.
are the guys who are flying in the dead dude channel?
It was the only one which was free.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay. I guess dead dude. There's gotta be
It's
another
another
channel.
channel free. Push us there. It's no problem.
There's a general channel. Just the main general channel.
Oh well.
So yeah, a lot of
Well,
things actually went wrong, but
Quite a lot of things. Well, shit. Well, at least I did my. At least I got the lock and did that right. So that was the thing I was worried about personally.
like I went in. Like I should have just fucking egressed, but I decided to turn around and go because like I heard you all were getting shut down. So like I was like, fuck, I have to take out that SA-11, and then, well, it got me.
Did we was the
Right,
SA-11 that got us or the man pads? That's what I'm wondering.
I think the 11 got that, most of us.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe all of us.
I think we did the pop-up way to the right, and then I did
Yeah,
action left.
yeah, we were right. I called out. We were right on the
Well,
IP.
still, well, yeah, I
think
tried
we
to
were right of it.
compensate for the call-out, but it was still we were way off. On the
Alright,
ingress.
I thought we were actually like, well, mostly because every time I've looked at it, it's on our right, not our left, because I didn't think we were that far off of the pop-up. Well, shit. Well, also, did you make it out, Mickey?
I ejected, so I think we might have been low, but I think I saw one pilot on the ground at least. So there's some.
I mean, I made it out.
You're not going to
My
be
guys walking around.
saved, but yeah, you're going to be captured.
Nuh-uh. Matt Vitanzi always finds his way out of sticky situations.
At least I got your position called out, but yeah, you're still going to be a POW.
Well, it's gonna be an interesting tack for you. Oh man.
Yeah.
It sucks.
This is gonna
It
be a
sucks.
bad debrief.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream now. It's gonna stop the disappointment.
Yeah, it's fine.